So what I got going on here is the jx3, trying to modify a set of API hunting sticks to work with this setup. I ended up cutting these so that they mount right on the back and will stack, and they don't really stick out too far. I didn't like them going up and down. I didn't like how my heliums were on there. They kind of were loose, and also the standoffs were kind of digging into the fabric. So I wanted to space it out. This is my spacing. I built it off of that. And I did things a little bit different than most with these API hunting sticks. Okay, so I got my third stick here, and I still have to finish this one up. But B sticks, I've seen a guy had a B sticks and it's a perfect setup. And the reason is the B sticks stack on top of each other and don't offset. The reason is, or the way they do that is, the standoff and the step are on a have separate bolts. So this area is offset, which allows it to stack up. Unlike the standard API sticks, there's just one bolt, and the step and the standoff are on the same one. So then you get that staggered setup, which wouldn't work for me. It might work for you, awesome. But for my setup, I didn't like that. So I was using some hardware. I had to get extra hardware to do this, but I ran into an issue when you're trying to stack these. The hardware gets in the way. Okay, so now this thing does not like to. There's too much going on. You know, they're stacking, but the hardware is getting in the way of itself. So what I got was 5 nut certs. Okay, so you drill a little bit bigger hole, you press these in, and now you only have a bolt. There's no nut on the outside. So everywhere that I have a bolt, 5 in total for each stick because of the Versa button, now there's a nut cert in that location. So what happens when these two are finished, other than making them lighter, they stack really well and clean on each other, and there's not too much rattle, okay? And then if I were to really clamp them down, they're not going to move at all. So I'm pretty happy with how this came out. One more issue that I'm having is the button that it comes with is a little bit big. So that's why I have this step doesn't have one on for this demonstration. If I were to put it this way, it's resting on that button, and I don't get a good solid lock how I would like. Might take this over to my brother-in-law. He's got a lathe. He might be able to take some off, because I'm going to be using Amsteel daisy chain, so I don't need a button that big. Or I might just switch it out for a washer and spacer. But I'm going to get drilling on that third one, and hopefully they stack perfect. And the only thing, if you're going to attempt something like this, is you better be, you know, on with all your bolt holes, because you mess something up here, it's not going to work out the way you want it to. All right, well, good luck, be safe.